Days turned into nights as Amelia weighed her options. The proposal from Monica was a tempting one, promising to open new doors, but it came with its own set of challenges. Amelia was no stranger to ambition and risk, but the more she thought about it, the more she realized how much she had grown since those early days of chasing success. Her company had been built on her terms, on integrity and authenticity. Was she willing to risk that for the promise of expansion? As much as the idea of a global empire enticed her, Amelia knew she had to stay true to what mattered most to her. Finally, she picked up the phone and called Monica. "I've thought about your offer, and I appreciate it," Amelia said, her voice calm and firm. "But I've decided to go in a different direction. I'm not interested in partnering with you." There was a long pause on the other end of the line. Monica's voice finally broke the silence. "I understand. But just remember, you can't do it alone forever, Amelia. We could have accomplished so much together. I've learned that sometimes the best way to move forward is to trust yourself," Amelia replied. "And right now, I need to trust my instincts." When the call ended, Amelia felt a sense of peace. It was a difficult decision, but she knew she had made the right one. With her decision behind her, Amelia threw herself back into her work with renewed vigor. There was still so much to accomplish, and now that she had removed the temptation of a partnership that didn't align with her values, she was free to explore new, innovative ideas. Her next focus was expanding her brand's reach without compromising her core principles. It wasn't easy, but the challenge felt invigorating. She leaned into collaborations with other like-minded entrepreneurs, those who shared her vision of authenticity and social responsibility. One afternoon, as she sat with her team discussing their next big project, Adam entered the room. He had a small smile on his face, and Amelia could tell something was different. "What's going on?" she asked, raising an eyebrow. Adam sat down beside her. "I've been thinking, maybe it's time to take a step back from the day-to-day operations of your company. You've built this amazing empire, but there's still more you can do, more you can give." Amelia tilted her head. "Are you suggesting I slow down?" "No," Adam replied, grinning. "I'm suggesting you go bigger. You've always been about business, but what if you could inspire on a larger scale? You've got the platform, the influence, and the respect of your industry. Why not use it to lead something that really matters?" Amelia was silent for a moment, considering his words. What if there was more to her legacy than just business success? The more Amelia thought about Adam's suggestion, the more it made sense. She had worked tirelessly to build her business, but what if she could use her influence to inspire change on a global scale? She began to reframe her perspective on success. It wasn't just about profit, it was about creating a lasting impact. Amelia started exploring philanthropic initiatives, focusing on areas that had always been important to her: sustainability, education, and equal opportunities. She started small, partnering with organizations that shared her vision. She hosted charity events and collaborated with environmental groups to promote sustainable practices. The more she immersed herself in these causes, the more she realized how much her success could help others. But even as she threw herself into this new chapter, Amelia couldn't shake the feeling that something was still missing. She had reached the pinnacle of success in the business world, but now she was asking herself a deeper question: what legacy did she want to leave behind? It was during one of these charity galas that she met someone who would challenge her ideas even further. A speaker at the event, David Hawthorne, was a visionary entrepreneur who had built a global initiative focused on clean energy. He was charismatic, driven, and deeply passionate about creating a sustainable future. They struck up a conversation that lasted well into the evening. David spoke with such enthusiasm about the work he was doing, and Amelia found herself captivated by his vision for the future. But it wasn't just his ideas that intrigued her, it was his approach to leadership. "Success isn't just about making money," David said, his voice low and confident. "It's about using your resources to make the world a better place. And that's where I think you come in." Amelia raised an eyebrow. "How do you mean?" "You've already proven you can build a thriving business. What if you could help others do the same while making a difference in the world? I'm launching an initiative to mentor young entrepreneurs who are committed to sustainability, and I think you'd be the perfect partner. The proposition took Amelia by surprise. It was a path she hadn't considered, but it felt right. This wasn't about expanding her brand or chasing more success, it was about creating something meaningful that could have a ripple effect on future generations. Amelia spent the following weeks thinking about David's proposal. It was a departure from the business ventures she was used to, but the more she thought about it, the more it appealed to her. Helping young entrepreneurs who shared her vision of a sustainable future would allow her to shape the next generation of leaders. She called David and agreed to join his initiative. They began collaborating, hosting workshops, and offering mentorship to promising entrepreneurs. Amelia's influence and expertise helped them navigate the challenges of launching successful businesses while remaining committed to their environmental goals. As she watched these young entrepreneurs flourish, Amelia realized that this was her true legacy. It wasn't just about building her empire, it was about empowering others to make a difference. Years passed, and Amelia's impact on the business world and beyond continued to grow. She had built an empire, inspired countless others, and left a legacy of integrity, sustainability, and empowerment. But the most fulfilling part of her journey was the realization that she had found something even more valuable than success: purpose. Sitting in her office one evening, Amelia gazed out over the city skyline. She had come so far, but there was always more to be done. Her phone buzzed with a message from one of the young entrepreneurs she had mentored. The text read, "Thank you for believing in me. I couldn't have done it without you." A smile spread across Amelia's face. In that moment, she knew she had made the right choice all those years ago. It wasn't about winning or losing, it was about using her success to create a better world for everyone. And with that thought, Amelia embraced her next adventure, knowing that the journey was far from over. The best was yet to come. Subscribe for more, don't miss out on more incredible African tales and folklore. Subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell to stay updated on our latest videos. Loudspeaker share with friends. If you found this story powerful and meaningful, share it with your friends and family to spread the wisdom and lessons of traditional African storytelling.